In this video, I'm going to solve this Euler's equation, x squared y double prime minus 6xy prime minus 18y is equal to 0 with x positive, x greater than 0. To solve Euler's equation, we make the assumption that our solution is of this form, y of x is equal to x to the power r. By making that assumption, we take the first and second derivative and plug it into the given equation. So first derivative is going to be y prime of x is equal to r times x to the power r minus 1, and y double prime of x is going to be r times r minus 1 times x to the power r minus 2. Now if I plug in these values into this equation, this is what I get. Now here I did a little bit of algebra. I just plugged in this y prime and y double prime into this equation, and I got this, and then I factored out x to the power r. That gives me this, and if I simplify it, I get r squared minus 7r minus 18 times x to the power r is equal to 0. However, this x to the power r is exponential, and that's not equal to 0. So the other term has to be 0, so which is the characteristic equation, 7r minus 18 is equal to 0. Now you can solve it using the quadratic formula, or you can factor it out. I'm going to go ahead and factor it out and solve it for you. Once I factor it, this is what I get. So you know it, how to factor it. Like I broke down negative 7r into negative 9r plus 2r, which is negative 7r, and then factored out r and 2. From the first 2, I factored out r. From the second 2, I factored out 2, and I got r minus 9 times r plus 2. Now, if r minus 9 is equal to 0, that implies that my r is going to be what? 9, or I'll call it r1, okay? So the other one is r plus 2 is equal to 0. That implies that my r is going to be negative 2. So my r1 is 9 and r2 is negative 2. So my general solution is going to be y of x is equal to c1 times y1 of x plus c2 times y2 of x. My c1 times y1 of x, so c1 times y1 of x. So this basically tells me that my y1 of x is gonna be x to the power 9, and this tells me my y2 of x is gonna be x to the power negative 2. So if I plug in these values, I'm gonna get x to the power 9 plus c2 times x to the power negative 2. So this is going to be your general solution for this Euler's equation. I hope that this discussion was helpful. Thank you very much.